And Guy's on his way in, but he is right. We have a great set of solar lights. And as Guy was talking about, one of the easiest ways to transform your outdoor landscape. So maybe you've spent a lot of time developing all your garden area, your plants, your shrubs, everything looks amazing. What about then adding solar lights so you can continue to have that beautiful look of your landscape, but now at night? Look at that set of 8 solar lights, and we have 2 choices, but I want you to see that you've got a set of 8, that beautiful warm light along the driveway, along the pool, definitely along the walkway. These are incredible lights. And just like they were talking about with that marquee sun, all of this happens automatically. You're gonna be able to put your lights out there, and then you are going to be able to have them come on automatically, powered by the sun. When the sun goes down, these lights are going to pop on. You're going to get that 8 hours of runtime. There's that solar panel. And one of the things I want you to notice about, now this is our marine style right here, is that these are very large lights. So not only do they cast beautiful light in the evening, but these are this beautiful bronze color. They're a large light that's gonna look great during the day as well. So think about that. When you put these lights out, it changes that landscaping, it beautifies, it gives you that curb appeal even during the day. So I was showing you the marine, but then we have 4 up top here, and then we have the 4 marine. And we are calling these our, sorry, the marine. this is the marine down here, and then these are the faceted on the top. And there's Guy Yovan.
Hi, Pete.
Yeah, sorry, I was
That's all right.
The 2 different names that we call them. I have my own names.
Huh?
No.
You know what I love about these though is I love the unique style and how gorgeous they are. I like that. I like this, especially the marine lantern, which you said it's kind of like a buoy. Like you see the lantern on a buoy.
Exactly.
Yeah. For an 8-pack of these at $64.95, it's probably one of the best prices we've ever done on an 8-pack.
Well, exactly, and I was describing what a large size these are. Not only how tall they are, but also just how large the lens is, all of those things. And there they go. Our sun came down. Yep. And the lights come on automatically. And Guy, what's interesting about these, not only when you choose the different style between the marine and the faceted, but what you're going to see is that because of the different shape of that lens, you get a different throw of light. So you can even see that down on the display down there, the marine, and then the ones we have in front of us, the faceted. So you have 2 different throws of light, and I think we'll be able to see them in some of the video that we have. But really a beautiful warm light.
Look at that, Pete. Look at how gorgeous they are. And you can line a driveway with these. You could put them in front of your patio if you have a garden area. The nice thing about solar lights, in addition to them being so easy because there's nothing to connect. I mean, you just stick them in the ground. There's no wiring. There's no trenching or digging. You don't have to worry about timers. The only thing that you have to do is wait for the sun to come up to charge them. And then at night, they light up and they illuminate where you're walking, where you're stepping, where you're coming into your house at night. And I also love the feeling that you get of security, Pete. You know, having solar lights. That. I mean,
I know we've talked about that before, for sure.
Yeah, you know, if you're the boogeyman or bad guy and you're driving through a neighborhood, more than likely you're going to go to a dark house thinking nobody's home. But when you see lights on, it's always that welcoming feeling. You get home late from work, daylight savings, and it's dark, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's so nice when you pull into your driveway and the lights are already on. And these lights will go on automatically. They go on when you're away. So when you're traveling or you're on business or you're on vacation, the lights still pop on every single night. There's nobody to call. You don't need the neighbor to do it for you. They install in a matter of minutes. I mean, literally, you twist the top on, you stick them in the ground. That's all you do, and you've got an instant transformation. There aren't many things, Pete, that you can do that transform the look of your property so quickly. I mean, think about it. You have to paint your house. You got to do the yard work.
Well, they're expensive.
Yeah.
There are a lot of labor involved. Here, you're exactly right. And there's what, as I was describing earlier, look at that during the day. Remember, this is going to change the landscape during the day. There's the faceted, looks amazing during the day. When the sun goes down, these come on automatically. It is a great look. And I was noticing that we were talking about the light. So with this lens and the marine style, you actually see the throw of light, and you can see all the rings that are here as well. Kind of that's, you know, we talk about that starburst that we get, but this one's a little bit different with those rings. And then with the faceted, Guy, I think you have one of the faceted there in front of you. There, you get more of a star design that comes out of that.
Really substantial too.
Yeah,
when you
so
hold these.
die-cast aluminum, stainless steel, and of course, that lens is glass. And maybe the most important. Yeah, I mean, that's a great glass lens. So you can see that in there, and of course, that reflector down the bottom. What that does is intensify. We've got the light coming from the top, but then it intensifies that light. So there we have the battery, that super bright, long life LED bulb you're never gonna have to worry about, and that's where it all happens. We're gonna recharge that battery during the day, and then it's going to run that light every single night.
And remember, we can't remind you enough that there's no wiring involved. You don't have to plug anything in. You know, one of my biggest issues with electric lights, landscape lighting, even trying to set the timer, it's like they make those little pins so small, and then there's dials and all that. And if the power goes out, guess what? You have to redo it all over again.
Exactly.
These work with the sunshine. When the sun powers them, it charges the battery, which is pre-installed, or comes with it. And then as soon as it gets dark, the lights come on. So you get that instant sort of ta-da, and they shoot on. And they don't need a lot of sun all day long to get that great charge. And you'll find that depending on the type of day, you'll get at least 4, 5, 6 hours of charge. Even on a rainy day, they'll still absorb some light.
Oh yeah.
And obviously, you know, on a pure Sunday, you're going to get a little bit more. But
you get 8 hours.
You'll be asleep by the time they wind up turning off,
Right.
and you get up in the morning. But what I love too is extra large solar panel on top. So that's what soaks in all that sunshine all day. These beautiful monocrystalline panels. I like the dome design of this. Helps to channel off the weather. So if you have snow or rain, and you don't have to put these away in wintertime, leave them out. They're a darker color.
Yeah.
So they absorb the sun, and any snow that's on there actually looks nice when it's on there, but eventually it'll melt. Don't go to the home store and buy lights that have plastic lenses, okay? And that's why, you know, you're like, oh, I got these lights. They were like $5 a piece. Yeah, because they're cheap. And they're made of plastic, and they're probably meant to last one season. What, Peter, we find with the solar lights you bring, people have them year after year after year.
Absolutely, and as you said, you're gonna put them out there. They're gonna be weatherproof and waterproof. They're gonna look great. That's what you want. You want something that looks great during the day, that continues to look great year after year, and then you get that great performance, and that's exactly what you're going to get. There you can see the marine, which I think is a beautiful throw of light. Remember, you can put these anywhere. You just have to really start thinking about, well, remember when you were trying to maybe walk from the front door and then you're walking around into the backyard and you're just saying, man, it is so dark, scary dark on the side of the house. What if you could add this set of 8 solar lights to guide you back there, guide you along that path, or you have stepping stones? This is a great spot to put those lights. So all you have to do is think about those areas that you want to highlight at night. You add solar lights, you basically stick them in the ground. It's seconds, but you make such an amazing change. So if it's just you want to beautify, if you said you want to add some security to those areas, this is going to do that as well. And then you get that curb appeal during the day.
Yeah, and these are a classic light. These are just a beautiful glowing sort of, they almost have the gaslight color, you know, sort of a cool yellow. You know what I mean? The soft lighting, which I love. Yeah. It's very romantic looking when you look at your house or property. It's perfect accent lighting. You know, these aren't spotlights. These are lights meant to light up the low-lying areas, your landscaping, your patio, your walkways, your driveway. We get people that buy 3 sets of these and put them on their driveway.
Sure.
So going in, you can, you know, people are like, just follow the lights on the driveway. If you tried to do that with a wired system, let me just tell you, you would probably spend $1,200 or $1,500 to get somebody out there, because you have to trench them. You'd have to run an electrical cord out there, and those are unsightly. Pete used to make fun of me because the first lights I had were the electric lights. And I tried to tuck the wire in the little sidewalk crease there, and it was
right across your walkway.
Right across my walkways for people to trip over in the middle of the night.
Safety.
So so I eventually got rid of them. These also look great even during the day.
Absolutely, I love that look.
You get a little sparkle off the light there, and look at how I think it kind of just tailors that look, right?
Yeah, exactly, and we have this darker bronze color, which really, you know, that kind of works as a great neutral. It's going to work for everyone. I know sometimes it looks even black, but it really is that beautiful bronze. I think everyone's decor can really utilize these lights. You're gonna absolutely love it. The great part is, this is something that you can do. I know you've thought about it. You know, maybe you've driven home to your house in the evening, and you're like, it is just so dark all the time. How do I create that atmosphere that you see at maybe your favorite restaurant or a resort that you've been to? And that is with lighting. So imagine if you could come home to your house and have exactly that, those lights guiding you up that front walkway. And those are the most popular places. Think about the driveway, maybe 4 on either side. Think about the walkway, same thing. And there you can see the lights are spaced close together. What I love about putting these lights out, there's no rules. You could put 25 feet in between these lights. You could put 100 feet in between these lights, or you could put 2 feet. However you want to display these is going to be perfect, because you can stick them in the ground, check them out one night, and figure out if they work for you. If they don't, you can just go back out there and rearrange the lights super easy.
Yeah, it's only $21.65 to get these home. When you order, we'll send you 8 of them, okay? So you're getting them for roughly about $8 a piece. For these lights, that's a great deal.
Well, with glass and stainless and
you've
aluminum.
got aluminum and stainless and glass. That's you know, predominantly what these are constructed of. So you know you're gonna get something that is built to last. Don't buy cheap when it comes to the solar lights, because I'm telling you, you'll wind up having to pay that every single year. And trust me, I've done that from experience, where you try to get something, you're like, yeah, maybe try this version, and it just doesn't work out. So anyway, grab them while you can. It's a great deal. We'll send you an 8-pack. Just decide whether you want the faceted or you want to go the kind of Coach Light, Marine Light.
Yeah.
We're going to step away. We're going to head outside. We got more cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Stick around.